How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be talking about the current state of NHL 21's gameplay. This is going to be 1v1 in particular, is really what I'm going to be focusing on. For me, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to 1v1, and again, this is not a video to bash on the game or hate on the game. It's just you know, things that I've been seeing and really just opinions that I have currently on the game. And but what I really want to hear is from you guys as well, because I'm an EA game changer. So if you guys have input, if what you're seeing in the game, what's happening too frequently, game breaking mistakes, comment down below, because I have direct contact with the devs, of course, the developers of EA NHL, and I definitely have some say in what happens in the game. So I'm going to talk about a lot of things here in this video. First of all, I'm going to say I do enjoy NHL 20, okay? I do enjoy NHL 21, but I do believe there are some flaws that I do believe need to be addressed, all right? So, starting off, I'm going to talk about 1v1 first, and most of you guys are going to have not going to be surprised when I say I'm not a fan of how one-dimensional offense is right now, 1v1. It's a whole lot of just look for the pass, as you can see right now in the gameplay. This guy's just working it around, just looking for the pass. He's not thinking about any type of shot. Here we go again, look for the pass. That's a good play, obviously, but in general, it's mostly a passing game right now and looking for the easy one-timer opportunity, right? So, I mean, here's mechanic. What do? Look for a pass, and it works, because it just feels like it's a little too easy to do that. It's a little too easy to do that. It's not enjoyable that the majority of offense is going to be just, hey, let me try to force it across. And speaking of forcing across, that's the one big thing I've been noticing as well in the gameplay, forces. So there's a lot of times where passes just get through that you just don't understand how, right? So, of course, yeah, there's going to be some forces. It's just like real life. I mean, you're going to force a pass across. We're like, wait, how'd that get through? I mean, it happens, obviously, in real life, but when it seems like it's happening, maybe a couple times a game where it's like, how can I defend that? I think that's a problem. I think it's a problem. Again, I'm not here to say this game is awful. It's not. It's really not. I think they got a pretty solid thing going, but there's some things that definitely need to be fine-tuned, right? So some of the things that I think they could do when it comes to forcing cross creases is going to be manual intercepting should be just a slightly buffed, because I feel like it gets through very often, even if you do use it, the guy. If you don't use it, your player, I have no problem with it going by your AI. Not even every time, but it should go by. If you're not controlling the player, your AI shouldn't play defense for you. That just doesn't make much sense, does it? But yeah, I would say definitely just, they need to get rid of the forcing just being so OP, really, because I think it really breaks the game. I really do, and it makes it very random, right? So, that's another thing. You want the game to obviously be very competitive, of course. You want there to be some sort of skill gap, right? But when it's just, let me skate down the wing, and what's this guy looking for? Looking for a pass. Like, he literally, that is such a force. Like, that should have never got through, and it didn't. And here I come. What am I going to do, guys? I'm going to shoot? Of course not. Why would I shoot? I literally passed it under the goalie. I mean, it went in. It's not going to count, but I'm so thinking, like, oh, it's so OP, no matter what, let me just, pass it. Look, I passed it into the net. I know Hall was kind of open, but, I've been trained to just pass first. That's it. I mean, there's no reason why would I be passing first when I feel like every time I give up a goal, it's a cross crease. Every time I score a goal, it's a cross crease. So, I mean, it's not that shooting doesn't work. I mean, they do go in from time to time, the shots, but I just feel like, still the highest percentage is to try to force it across. Like, right there, I tried to pass it down low. I had a pretty good look at it. I could have taken a shot. Wouldn't have been a bad shot in theory, but it's all about the passing to the cross crease opportunity right there. Another forced pass, just won't go. That's really what I've been noticing with the gameplay. I feel like incidental contact in the neutral zone is still kind of a mess as well. It just feels like you're trying to skate through the neutral zone and you literally just lose the puck on nothing. If they poke you, fair enough, good poke, good stick lift. But if you literally just skate and you lose a puck on nothing, besides just them getting an automatic AI defensive play, that's dumb. That shouldn't happen, in my opinion. What did you do to deserve that puck? There's just nothing you did do. So that's what I would say about that. It's just there's things that really I believe can be tuned. It's really not unplayable. It's not. It's really not. I feel like passing's still kind of weird. Like sometimes, of course, not cross crease edition. I mean, those usually get through. But I'm saying like like that pass. Like I don't know where it was going, but I feel like the pass just kind of like rip around the board sometimes, and it's a really weird thing. So there you go. That's one of the forces I'm talking about. There was a guy that I had on him actually, and the pass still kind of connected to his stick, and he was able to get a shot off. So that was just is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So here we go again. I'm looking for another forced pass, and I mean not really a forced pass. It's really just patience, but again, in general, just waiting for the pass. It's just too one-dimensional to me. There's really no sort of, let me try to be creative here. Let me try to do this, make a move, an LT around the defenseman and then just shoot. That doesn't happen anymore. There's no reason to do that. If you're making an LT move, you're just thinking about passing because that's the highest percentage play. I feel like goalies are atrocious as well. I know. Especially if the cross is going to always get through, you gotta give me some saves. You gotta give me some saves if the cross are going to always go through. It's like, give me a break for a second. It just doesn't seem realistic that, the goalie gives up. Guys, I played a game a couple days ago where I had 9 goals on 11 shots. That is just ridiculous. That's just simply ridiculous. That should never happen. Of course. You're not going to score on every single, you're not going to, the goalie's not going to rob you every shot, of course. I mean, there's some passes that, all right, it should go in, of course, right? But, I mean, when your goalie's not making a save at all, it's just, it's impossible to even, it doesn't really make sense. It's unrealistic, as I've said. It's just something that doesn't really make much sense to me. It really, really doesn't. That's just really my opinion on 1v1 Hut. The biggest things, I think they gotta buff manual interceptions slightly. I think that, maybe shooting could be a little buffed as well. Like short side snipe should be a little bit buffed. Because I feel like, that was more of a goal in NHL 20. But maybe just because in Hut, the overalls are a little low. That could be a big reason as well. But I feel like there's some things they can definitely fix when it comes to that. I really do. The instant contact's still pretty bad, in my opinion. Yeah, even your defensemen just get really, your AI defensemen, I feel like, really get lost as well through the neutral zone. And they just get there's literally just easy breakouts and maybe breakaways or 2-on-1s, right? Like your AI is on the left side, and all of a sudden you start skating up the middle, and then it's a 2-on-1, 2-on-0, and you're like, wait, what just happened? I feel like the defensive AI needs to be worked on a little bit. Not OP though. I'm not asking for the AI to be OP because that would be dumb, but I just feel like there's definitely some things they can work on. So when it comes to 6v6 ESHL edition, I would say it's not a bad spot. I like it a lot more than Hut, that's for sure, in 1v1. I think ESHL is okay for the most part. I mean, I know there's some people that think it's really bad as well, but I mean, I think ESHL is still a fine mode. I don't really think it's much different than NHL 20. I just feel like the AIs and the computers really make it a lot more RNG, of course, when it comes to 1v1, especially really what I was focusing on in this video. Because 6v6, I believe ESHL, when it's all humans on the ice, it's solid. It's definitely solid, and I don't believe that it's unplayable. Hut at times feels unplayable. It's very challenging right now, Hut. It's a very, very challenging game mentally as well because you really need to be on it. I mean, if you make one mistake, it's literally in the back of your net. That's I don't know if I like about. I don't know if I like that. I just don't know if I like that. I just want to say that again. I like NHL 21. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm just hating on the game or well, you're bad. That's why you hate it, guys. It's not about being bad. It's not about being anything like that. Again, I'm pretty good at the game. I'm in almost D1 rivals again. It's not about being good or bad at the game. A lot of people are complaining about this. When I stream every day on Twitch, I see a lot of people saying the game's cross crease 21, forced cross creases. Everyone is complaining. People are very, very angry. And I want to hear if you guys are angry as well, the YouTube audience. I mean, because I've seen a lot of people on Twitch say it's not good, it's not good. I hate this game, stuff like that. I mean, I need to know. I need to know if you guys are also feeling that way. I mean, of course, we're going to get a tuner, a patch at some point. There will be changes to the gameplay. It's not going to be the same gameplay the whole year, obviously. But I don't know. I really do think 1v1 Hut is not in a good spot. It just feels like every game's a roller coaster. You could go up 3 and then all of a sudden you could be down 1 in a matter of 4 minutes game time. That's remarkable. That's remarkable, and it just shouldn't be the case. In my opinion, if you have a 4 or 5 goal lead, it shouldn't be as easy as just 5 passes and next thing you know it's in the net. It's too easy to score. I think when it comes on cross creases, shots should be a little bit buffed. Incidental contact's a problem. I think you should have manual interceptions be a little bit higher. AI interceptions, you shouldn't be maybe could be buffed a little bit, but don't make it OP where the AI just playing defense for you the whole game, because that'll be another whole problem, right? And we don't want that either. So honestly, I mean, for the first month of the game, I know we're basically not quite in a month in, but we're almost a month in. The 1v1 gameplay, I would honestly rate it like a 5. It has a lot of potential. It really, really does. But at this time, I'm just really not liking how inconsistent it is, because really from game to game, it can be much different. I started 10-2 in champs, guys. I won 10 out of my first 12, and then I actually ended up going 3-4 in my final 7. Or sorry, 3-5 in my final 8. So it just feels very unpredictable, this game at times. And again, I'm not saying they could change the whole game. There's just some things that I think could be changed, and it's just, I hope they do it. I really do. So what I need from you guys is to give me your opinion. I would say a 5 for 1v1 gameplay. ESHL is to me an 8 still. I love ESHL gameplay. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm very curious, very, very curious to hear your takes on the gameplay as of right now in NHL 21. This is just kind of like a different video, a commentary video, just to kind of, see where you guys are at on this game. I'm going to probably post a few videos, maybe another video tonight as well, but just wanted to really make this video because it's on my mind right now, the gameplay, and I really want to see what you guys have to say. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel here, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. Join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, thanks for 16,000 subs on YouTube. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.